Hello and welcome back. Now if you're like me, I cannot get notes down. I'm dreadful. I can't keep up and even my handwriting's atrocious. So if I try and get minutes from a meeting or listen to webinars, I struggle. Now this software is perfect to assist with those issues. It's called Messenger Pigeon. Now this enables you to record, add notes, highlight notes, upload images and even transcribe what you've been listening to. And you can also use it on your iPhone, Android, tablets. I know they're also going to make it cloud-based on the web, so you'll also have that option coming up soon. It should be pretty similar interface, I would think, as well. So I'll give you a quick overview of this quickly, just to get you up and running. So on the window here interface, we're in the home. If you come to the left, go to settings. Just check your account, you're happy with that. And there's my account there. I'm just going to change that actually to United Kingdom. And underneath, you can change your password if you wish as well. Also, your subscription and support. Close that for me. Now just want to look at this recording here, tester 1. See in the middle, it's got the date and time. And there it's got no option for note status because there's no notes added yet. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But if you come to the ellipsis on the right here, I can open that or I can request professional notes. Now remember, that has to be contractual for your business or company, so it's paid for. And I believe I was told it's roughly around £9 an hour to have that professionally typed up for you. And if it's an important meeting, then that will be an option for you as well. So what I'll do, as I said, I'll promise you to get you up and running on this today. So at the top here, we've got a plus. Select plus for me. We can record or upload, but what I'll do is click this little arrow so you can see it better. So what I'll do is I'm going to record myself speaking, but you can also record online content. It's up to you, but I always recommend getting yourself a decent external mic. I mean, internal mics on laptops are okay. Get yourself a really decent one and that makes such a difference for your transcription. So I'm going to select new. I've got two options, record or upload. So if you've actually already recorded via your phone or dictaphone, you could upload it, but make sure it's either in MP3, WAV or M4A. Remember, MP3 is more compressed, so the quality of the sound won't be as good as WAV or M4A, so bear that in mind. So if you can upload it via WAV, which will be a much bigger file, definitely worth doing. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to come back up here. Let's go to new. I want to record me waffling on. So in the middle there, we've got 3 hours maximum record time. So it'll turn itself off after 3 hours, just in case you leave it on. Now I'm going to select record. And you can see as I speak, can you see the waves? So you know exactly that it's picking up. Now I'm just going to do a few words or a few sentences and then I'm going to stop it. So welcome to my video tutorial today. I'm looking at Messenger Pigeon and the fundamentals and basics. This also comes with a phone app, which is great. You can also use it on your tablets as well. So I'm going to click pause and stop it there. Now I can keep, resume or delete. So if I resume, I'm also going to show how you can add notes as well and even download your information that you've gathered. And I'm going to pause. So now I'm going to select, I'm going to keep that, tap on it, and select proceed. Now always give stuff a name. It gets a bit messy if you leave it on date or time. Always make sure you add a title in there, otherwise it gets a little bit messy. I'll just put my test. And subject type, subject matter, there's nothing for waffle there, is there? So I'll just put insurance and save. Now it's going to save it to me and go back to my main screen. Now before it does, it's got two options. I can request the notes, where remember you need a pre-contract for that, or maybe later. So I'm going to do maybe later. Now you can see where it is there, my test at the top there. And it's got the date and time anyway for me. So what we do is we're going to open up that recording I just did by selecting open. Now I can work with what I've dictated on the left. In the case it could be a meeting or a lecture. So on the left first, let's look at the first window. It says transcript. The middle window is where you can add your notes or copy over the transcription if you wish. And you can even upload images. And on the right is a study assistant to help you recall the information you've listened to, or even test you on it to make sure that you understood what has taken place. That interface sometimes is called noise because it's busy, a lot going on. So top right, you've got an option here where you might go, actually, I only want to see transcript only, and you see it breaks down each window for you to work with, or notes only, which I've not added yet. So you've got a great option there to work and break stuff down you're working with. And if you notice here, each option here has an arrow. If I tap on it, you can actually download all that transcription into a Word document. I'll show you that at the end as well. Same with your notes here if you wish. So I'm going to start on the left. Let's have a look at what we've got. So first thing I might want to do is highlight information. And then you've got a little colour palette, so I can highlight information here pop up. I might make that green. And I might go, actually I'm going to add that to notes. So I can pop that straight into my notes as well if I wish. Nice and easy. But what I like to do, come up here, got an option here called timestamp frequency. That's the time information was spoken that you were recording. So it gives you context as well to what was being spoken. So I might go, actually I want it quite frequent. Now can you see the timestamps? Every few seconds apart. So if it's something you're looking for at a specific point of a meeting or lecture, it's a great option to jump there. But what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to put infrequent. You can put none as well if you wish. I'm going to copy something else. I'll copy some of this over. I'm going to copy those 3 lines and I'm going to make them yellow and I'm going to click add to notes. And again, you can see everything's copied into the middle for me. Now I'll come down here and I can click enter and I can separate my information if I wish. Now again, we can work with it in your personal notes option. So again, I can highlight information. I can bold that, italicize, underline, left, right align, even a numbered list if I wish. I can even insert a hyperlink. So if you've done that, you've probably done that on Word a lot. So you could highlight a word, insert hyperlink, and then pop a hyperlink for that to jump straight to that website or link. Really handy actually. You can also, if you wish, insert an image. Now I don't think I've got any super images in there. I don't think I've got any great images, but I'll throw something up there just to show you. Yeah, there's my dog. So I'm going to throw up my little Marley up there as an example. So you can see how you can add information quickly and efficiently. Scroll up and down here as well, and you can see where the information has been added. And again, you can add emojis. Also in the middle, you've got requested notes. So if I showed you earlier, if you've actually requested your notes, if tap on that, if I click requested notes, it was no professional notes requested for this recording. So you remember at the beginning when you get that option to select requested notes, that will then be available, but I think it takes up to 48 hours. But I'm sticking with my personal notes. Now I'm going to come to the third section, study assistant. Now there's not a lot of information there, so the AI is going to struggle a little bit here with information, but quiz and test preparation, I'll tap on that. And you can see it's got some options there. For example, make me a study quiz based on the text. Tap on that. Now if I tap on it, you'll see it won't come up for the moment because I've only got a small amount of 20 seconds of information. But that is great when you've got a lot of information that you need to recap on. So definitely have a little play with that. Now I'm going to come to the top quickly. You can select play. You can actually play back. And you can see as I speak, you see the... There we go. If you wish, you can jump forward 10 seconds and back 10 seconds. Come to the right here. You can adjust the speed, making it quicker if you wish, and the volume. Now the option here is insert timestamp. So if I click insert timestamp here, because I've only played 3 seconds in a timeline, it's added it here. Now there might be a reason, because you might want to add something additional. And there you go, full stop. So if I carry on playing at the top, so if I click play, so you know exactly and pause, I can carry on adding timestamps if I wish. Now once you've gathered your information, we need to download it. Got an option here, see little arrows top right. I might say actually I only want to download my transcript, so if I do a left click, I'll go to my download folder and save it. So if I now open up my download folder, I should have my transcription in there in Word format. It'll probably go to rich text format, RTF, or text editor if you don't have Microsoft Word. And there you can see the timestamps and all my transcription. And that will also work if I was to select the option here and also download that. It will download my images, my copied over transcription and my own notes. So there's the basics of using the Messenger Pigeon app on your Mac or laptop. Now come up the top here, select the arrow, and if I was to click here, home, it takes me straight back here. Now you see here it's got no note status. Remember what I said earlier, if you click the ellipsis, you need to request professional notes for them to come up, and then it'll come up with your notes if you require them there. But remember what I said here, open. You can access all your notes and information that's saved there anyway and you would have downloaded. Once you've opened your app on your iPhone or Android, you'll be presented with any recordings you've done. Now you can see it automatically syncs because I had Hum 1 in Humanities on my Windows laptop. And I've just done the Rome one, which is just synced automatically. You see the time there to my Messenger Pigeon on my iPhone. So I can now work with that. So I'm going to select on there. I'm now going to select Rome, tap on it. And you see it's given me three options. Transcript at the top, recording, the original recording in the middle, and personal notes that I can add. So I could go to transcript here, and I can see where it's been transcribed my information. And I might copy some of that, come out with that if I want, go to my personal notes, and I could add a note there. And then I could paste that information in there if I wish. Come back out of this. That's for your personal notes option at the bottom. The middle one is your actual recording. So if I tap on it, I can actually play that back.
250 to 1000.
And pause it. And as I said before, we've got all our transcript at the top there and the times that we can work with. Now, bottom right hand corner, you see this little circle here. I'm going to tap on it. And it's called a study assistant. This is really handy to make sure you've understood or you want to work with your recordings. For example, it's got quiz and test preparation. So what it does a couple of tests for you, little quiz, to help you understand what you've just listened to. I'll give you an example. I'm going to select quiz and test preparation once. Now this uses AI, artificial intelligence. As you know yourself, it's getting really powerful now. And you see at the bottom there says, awesome, here's something that might be of help to you. It says it help me study by asking me 5 questions. I'm going to tap on the bottom one. Now it's given me 5 questions there I can work off. So first one being, what are the 2 aspects that will be discussed in more detail? So it's a good way to make sure that you're listening and taking in relevant information during a recording. And at the bottom there you can show me the answers, and it will give you the answers to them as well on the fly. And again, if we scroll down, you can see there the speaker will talk about both the strangeness and the fun aspects. So again, it's just a good option to work with. Close that for me. Click on it again. Got another option there actually. Keywords are really useful, and resource and reference analysis. I'm going to select keywords, and this will pull out any keywords. And then you can work off those keywords or click start again. And we could go to resource, reference and analysis. And again, this will give you resource, references and analysis. So I'd like to learn more about the subject. So this will give you resources to go to learn more about that recording. So if I tap on it, and it's brought this up for me as a demonstration to work off. If I click read more, it will jump to that specific link and close that. So come out there top left with the arrow. If you go to the very bottom and you've got subscription, you can actually request professional notes. So notes will be taken on that lecture or recording for you professionally that you can work with if needed. And I'll come out of there. Top left hand corner, you've got your option home, record or settings. Now what I want to do quickly is, you've got an option here bottom right. If you prefer to use your phone app to record, you prefer to use Messenger Pigeon to record, the plus button, hit the record button, and you can start recording live content on the fly as well if you wish, and click pause. Again, you can delete that or keep it. So I'm going to keep that and give it a name. Test, click return and select save. And that's now saved. And you can see it generating the transcription for me on the fly. And once it's done, I can then access, like I did with the Rome information, various options like the resource option, the quiz option and the keywords if need be. as that was only a short bit of recording, it just gives you an idea. So as you'll see that working away, if I now open the original application on my Windows, I can close Messenger Pigeon and reopen it, log back in, and you can see I've now got that recording on my Windows or Mac as well if you need it. Minimize it. So there you go. There's a quick overview of using Messenger Pigeon by Habitat Learn. Thanks for watching.